Thanks for tuning in today to another adventure rod video. Today started off pretty early at 7:05 a.m. Pretty early for me, and I want to take you on an adventure. And why do we ride adventure motorcycles? Well, I think adventure motorcycles offer a unique and exhilarating experience that goes beyond traditional modes of transportation. Let me explain. Riding these versatile machines isn't just about getting from point A to point B. It's about embarking on a journey that encapsulates freedom, exploration, and personal growth. You may be wondering where in the world I am. You've seen logging trucks just pass me. I passed about 4 in this day, and I'm going up a Forest Service road on the west side of Harrison Lake. At its core, the allure of adventure motorcycles lies in their capability to traverse a wide range of terrains. From smooth highways to rugged off-road trails, these bikes are designed to handle it all. This adaptability opens up a world of possibilities, allowing riders to venture into remote areas that are otherwise inaccessible. The sense of empowerment that comes with conquering challenging landscapes fosters a deep connection between rider and machine. And what is this machine that I'm riding right now? It's a 2019 KTM 1090 Adventure R. Great motorcycle. I've had some few issues with its fuel pump, of course, and the radiator hole, and I've added a whole bunch of stuff to it to make it off-road capable. But I love this bike, and it fits me well. The inherent element of risk in adventure riding adds a layer of excitement and adrenaline. Navigating through uneven terrains demands heightened focus, sharp reflexes, and quick decision-making. Overcoming these challenges only boosts one's riding skills, but also cultivates resilience and self-confidence. The experiences gained on the saddle often translate to valuable life lessons, learning to stay calm under pressure, adapt to unexpected situations, and push beyond personal boundaries. This area right here was recently repaired after a huge washout, and we only learned about this through the camaraderie among adventure riders who form a tight-knit community communicating what's going on these trails.
So this is Harrison Lake. Beautiful day for a ride. Beautiful sky, water. Road's been pretty uneventful, but super fun.
And this leads me to my next point. In an era of fast-paced living and digital connectivity, adventure riding offers a refreshing escape. It allows riders to unplug from the constant barrage of notifications and immerse themselves fully in the present moment. The hum of the engine, the scent of the surroundings, and the wind against one's skin create a multi-sensory experience that rejuvenates the mind and soul. Furthermore, adventure motorcycle riding provides eco-friendly travel. I'm no eco-warrior, but these bikes are often designed to be fuel efficient and emit fewer emissions compared to larger vehicles. Exploring nature on 2 wheels has reduced environmental impact. And you can see here the logging operation that's going on. This is an amazing scene, finding this in the middle of the forest. But what I really like about what they're doing here is they're actually leaving some trees to not totally clear cut this area. So that's a neat operation, and you can see the big machinery here. And this is where the road took a unique fork. Because of the operations, it wasn't very clear where the actual road was. So I chose the right path, meaning I turned right, which turned into the wrong path, which turned into a dead end, and I had to backtrack a little bit. This is pretty common for me, and my friends know that I often get lost, and my wife often teases me about it. But I got to explore some new trails because of it, and then I eventually made my way back to the road I was supposed to be on. Now, of course, you look at it and you go, that doesn't look much like a road there. It's all covered. There wasn't a single fresh track on it, so I was literally the first person to ride up this road after the operations had been done. And so that was kind of exhilarating. So what you get when you're riding adventure motorcycling is the challenges and triumphs experienced while riding. They contribute to personal growth. Overcoming obstacles and pushing one's limits fosters a sense of empowerment that carries over into other aspects of life. The ability to tackle the unknown on a motorcycle translates to a newfound confidence in tackling challenges off the road as well. And if you're wondering what the hardest part of the West Harrison Forest Service Road is, well, I just passed it. You would have noticed my handlebars jumping around, and it's not super difficult. Any adventure motorcyclist can take it. It's a bit bumpy, and you want to be prepared for sure. It is remote, and I do carry a spot tracking device so that if I do get into any trouble, I can reach out. And also what you experience in this disconnectivity is a sense of challenge and freedom. And so that's one other thing that I really love about adventure motorcycling. So this is the north end of Harrison Lake. Bit of a logging operation up here. Years and years ago there used to be a Fort Douglas up in that end. And it's really calm here today, beautiful day. And just gonna keep riding up that direction and heading towards Pemberton. So here's the off-road portion of my trip so far. You can get a better sense of the geography as it goes up and down and around, and a lot of twists and turns in this road. The GoPro doesn't quite capture the scope of it, but here's the first part of my adventure. And as we leave the north end of Harrison Lake, you see another big logging operation here. And this turns into a bit of a forest highway. It's a nice, smooth, flat Forest Service road up in this section. There are a few small villages up in this area. The most popular one, it would be Skookumchuck, mainly because it's really fun to say that word. And yeah, it's a beautiful ride where you get to follow along an amazing river next to a cliff. And it's like the road is just hanging on to the edge of this, and I'm sure there's certain times of the year where there's a lot of erosion that happens here and maybe even a little bit of flooding. So it's an amazing route in this part of the road. The other amazing thing in adventure motorcycling is to be able to see the different terrain and also the different geography, and of course the different things that grow in the forest. And you've noticed on this trip the variety of things that we've been able to see. We're up here on a pretty awesome bridge, crossing a big river, and you don't want to get too close to the edge here because you will go over. But this is, I think, the Lillooet River. I don't know, I'll have to check when I get home. But this is on the way up to Pemberton. Pemberton is that way. Here's a recap of the journey so far, following along the Lillooet River. This river goes between the north end of Harrison Lake, and we will soon be approaching Lillooet Lake. Did you see that? That was another adventure motorcyclist, a Yamaha T7. He was focused on figuring out where he was, so he didn't even lift his head up, and I was flying down this road at this time, so I didn't stop. And you know you're getting into civilization when you get to pass RVs and the mighty Toyota Prius. In conclusion, riding an adventure motorcycle isn't just a hobby. It's a transformative journey that encompasses exploration, camaraderie, self-discovery, and environmental consciousness. The allure lies in the freedom to explore diverse landscapes, the thrill of conquering obstacles, and the opportunity to connect with both the world and oneself on a deeper level. Adventure motorcycle riding isn't just about the destination, it's about the profound experiences gained through the journey. Motorcycling is the most dangerous thing I do, and it's the healthiest thing I do.